There are 3 questions that we all need to be asking ourselves right now to better understand and better navigate the current dynamics. Okay, so please write these questions down. What am I being challenged with? Is it financial stuff? Is it family stuff? Is it work stuff? Is it your neighbors? Is it your own interpersonal dynamics? Is it childhood trauma? What are you being challenged with? Period, full stop. On a surface level, okay? Second question, super important. When have I been challenged with this before? Because like I said, and like these beings were saying, everything that's happening right now is not new. This is all old stuff coming to the surface, needing to be cleared and purged. When else in my life have I been challenged with this before? Maybe it's coming up as a family thing right now, but 10 years ago, it was a coworker thing. Maybe it's coming up as a financial thing right now, but 5 years ago, it was a job loss, right? It's lack, right? Whatever it is. Start making the connections of your current present day challenges and past experiences. This is beyond important, because if you were to believe that right now, the traumas, the triggers, the reactions, the emotion, the suffering that you are facing is brand new, totally random, out of the blue, okay? If you were to believe that, what happens is we react to the trauma and we re-traumatize ourselves, therefore perpetuating the lesson. If we can connect the current trauma and the current challenge and the current trigger to the past, then what happens is we complete the cycle by seeing the whole picture. Take a look at the whole picture. So then the last question is, what am I learning? I see the challenge, I see the patterns, I'm making the connections, I'm taking a step back. Then what am I learning? What am I taking away from this? Not what am I still struggling with? What am I learning? What am I gaining access to through this experience? So we're in it. We are in this dark night of the soul. We are all sort of getting challenged and suffering and changing and transitioning and purging and all the things. What do we do about it? And essentially, it's about taking a step back and gaining access to a perception from a place of objective observation. Objective observation is just neutrality. It's 0 point. Once again, you're not looking at it from the victim's perspective. You are removing yourself from the situation and observing it. Now, of course, we can't stay in that place. We can't, because in order to move through something, you do have to allow yourself to be in it. So one of the other beings suggested something, experiencing all levels of polarity, which means experience the love, experience the fear, and then the third level is experience the neutrality, objective observation. The ability to connect and subsequently disconnect from any aspect of your reality. And we can do this consciously. If you are in it, if you're in the challenge, be in the challenge, be in the experience, be in the emotion, but also find something grateful about it as well. Sometimes having a perspective of, yeah, I'm really in this emotional situation, but I can still fill my fridge with food and I can still drink clean drinking water, and that's more to say than a lot of people in the world right now. So having a different perspective is also very key to gratitude and having that higher vibration, okay? And then it's also important to be like, whoa, in 5 years from now, I'm gonna look back at this period and kind of laugh. This is ridiculous what's going on, and having that sort of objective, neutral perspective of your life right now, okay? That's also really important, just totally removing yourself emotionally from it. We also need to do this collectively. Yes, the world is going crazy, and there's wars, and there's famine, and there's aliens that are gonna invade, and there's nuclear nukes being talked about, and there's, Trump. There's like a lot of things going on. Yeah, it's crazy. but try not to get sucked into the dramas of the planet, because all that's going to do is externalize your focus. And if we're externalizing our focus, then we're not actually manifesting and creating our individual reality. And if you don't have the current power to create your individual reality, then you're definitely not creating or helping to create any sort of profound, conscious, external, collective reality. If you can't do your own, then don't even worry about it. You're feeding into the matrix if you're feeding into these individual dramas.